7 amazing health benefits of baking soda you didn't know. What if I told you that the humble white powder sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet might just be the most underrated health superhero you've been ignoring? Yep, I'm talking about baking soda. You might know it as that magic ingredient that makes your pancakes fluffy or keeps your fridge smelling fresh. But what if I told you it's capable of way more than just culinary tricks and odor control? Imagine a single spoonful that could help soothe your stomach, power up your workouts, and even give your teeth a sparkling makeover, all without the fancy price tag or chemical-laden labels you see plastered everywhere. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? In today's video, we're about to pull back the curtain on this seemingly simple kitchen staple and reveal 7 incredible health benefits of baking soda that most people have never even heard of. Some of these might just change the way you look at that little orange box forever. So, if you're curious to find out how baking soda can become your new secret weapon for boosting your health and daily routine, buckle up. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never see baking soda the same way again. Let's dive in. 1. Soothe heartburn and indigestion. Imagine this. You've just enjoyed a mouth-watering feast. Maybe you went for that second helping of spicy curry, or you couldn't resist those cheesy nachos piled high with jalapenos. You lean back on the couch, satisfied, only to feel a sudden fiery uprising in your chest. That, my friend, is heartburn crashing your post-dinner bliss like an uninvited guest. But before you reach for those expensive antacid tablets, let me introduce you to a kitchen superhero hiding in plain sight: baking soda. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, works as a natural antacid. When dissolved in water and consumed, it reacts with the hydrochloric acid in your stomach, the very acid responsible for digesting your food, but also for causing that nasty burn when it sneaks into your esophagus. The result of this chemical reaction? It neutralizes the acid, producing water, carbon dioxide, and salt. The quick relief you feel isn't just psychological. It's pure chemistry at work. A clinical review published in the journal Alimentary Pharmacology and Therapeutics notes that sodium bicarbonate has long been recognized for its ability to treat episodic heartburn and dyspepsia. It's been used since the 1800s, way before pharmaceutical companies started marketing glossy chewable tablets in tropical fruit flavors. So, how exactly should you use it? The general recommendation is to dissolve half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of cold water. Drink it slowly. You can repeat this every 2 hours if needed, but there are limits. Don't exceed 7 half-teaspoon doses in 24 hours, and if you're over 60, stick to 3 doses max. Too much can lead to metabolic alkalosis, a condition where your body becomes too alkaline, which sounds like a spa treatment, but can actually cause muscle twitching, nausea, and even serious heart problems. Besides heartburn, baking soda can also help with occasional indigestion. You know that bloated, uncomfortable feeling? That's usually due to excess acid or slow digestion. A mild baking soda solution can provide gentle relief by encouraging the breakdown of food and reducing excess gas. However, it's crucial to remember that baking soda isn't a long-term solution. If you're experiencing frequent heartburn, more than twice a week, it could be a sign of gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, or another underlying issue. In that case, it's best to chat with your doctor rather than relying on DIY fixes. So, if you experience chest pain after dinner, don't overlook that humble orange box sitting by your flour and sugar. With the right approach, baking soda can swoop in like a knight in shining armor, saving your evening from turning into a midnight horror story. Just remember, respect the dosage, sip slowly, and enjoy the sweet taste of relief. Well, it's not exactly sweet, but you get the idea. 2. Boost exercise performance. You know that burning sensation you feel in your muscles when you're pushing through those last reps, or when you sprint that final stretch. It feels like your muscles are staging a fiery protest, right? Well, that's lactic acid building up. But what if I told you that a pinch of baking soda, yes, the same stuff you use to fluff up your pancakes, could help you push past that burning point and unlock some serious workout gains? Sounds like something from a sci-fi sports drink commercial, but this one's actually backed by solid science. Baking soda works as a buffering agent. During intense exercise, your muscles produce lactic acid, which decreases pH levels, making your muscles more acidic and leading to that familiar burn and fatigue. Sodium bicarbonate helps counteract this by increasing your blood's pH, effectively buffering the acid and delaying fatigue. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Strength and Delaying Fatigue. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research reviewed several studies and concluded that sodium bicarbonate supplementation can significantly improve performance in high-intensity exercise lasting from 1 to 7 minutes. Think sprinting, rowing, swimming, or your weekly boot camp. So how do athletes actually use it? Typically, the recommended dose is about 0.3 grams of baking soda per kilogram of body weight, taken 60 to 90 minutes before exercise. For an average person weighing 70 kilograms, around 154 pounds, that's about 21 grams, or roughly 4 teaspoons dissolved in water. But here's a friendly and crucial warning. Taking baking soda can cause some rather dramatic gastrointestinal side effects if not done correctly. Think bloating, gas, and unexpected sprints to the bathroom, and we're not talking about track practice. To reduce these side effects, many athletes split the dosage over several smaller servings or take it alongside a small meal. Besides enhancing short-term, high-intensity efforts, some research suggests baking soda might also aid in repeated sprint activities, like those fast-paced interval training sessions or team sports where you need to recover quickly between bursts. However, it doesn't do much for long-duration, low-intensity exercises like marathon running or casual yoga flows, so don't expect to turn into a Zen cheetah overnight. While it might sound like a miracle hack, it's important to remember that baking soda supplementation is not for everyone. If you have kidney problems, high blood pressure, or heart issues, it's essential to consult your doctor first. After all, sodium bicarbonate is, as the name suggests, sodium, and too much sodium can tip the scales in the wrong direction for your health. So, if you're looking to channel your inner superhero during your next high-intensity workout and you're ready to handle a little kitchen chemistry experiment, baking soda might just be your new secret weapon. 3. Supports oral health. All right, how many of us have stood in front of the mirror, brushing our teeth furiously, hoping to magically transform into someone with a toothpaste commercial-level smile? You know the one. Ultra-white, sparkly, practically blinding. Well, while your favorite mini toothpaste helps, your kitchen might be hiding a secret weapon to level up your oral game. Baking soda. Baking soda has been a popular ingredient in toothpastes and home whitening hacks for decades. And it's not just some folk remedy your grandma swears by. Its magic lies in its gentle, abrasive nature and its alkalinity. Let's break that down. First, the abrasive action. Baking soda's fine particles help remove plaque, that sticky film of bacteria that loves to throw parties on your teeth after every meal. These tiny particles scrub away surface stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, or that late-night chocolate binge. But unlike harsh whitening products that can damage enamel, baking soda is surprisingly gentle if used properly. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Dentistry found that toothpastes containing baking soda were significantly more effective at removing plaque and stains than those without it. Participants who used baking soda toothpaste had a brighter smile and less plaque buildup after just a few weeks. Next, the alkaline nature. The bacteria in your mouth love acidic environments. Baking soda, being alkaline, helps neutralize the acids in your mouth, creating an environment where bacteria can't thrive as easily. This means less chance of cavities, fresher breath, and a generally happier dentist at your next checkup. Now, before you sprint to the kitchen and start brushing with baking soda straight from the box like you're seasoning a steak, hold up. Dentists recommend using baking soda cautiously. While it's effective, using it every day in its raw form can gradually wear down your enamel over time. The smart approach? Use a toothpaste that contains baking soda, or sprinkle a little on top of your regular toothpaste once or twice a week. For a safe DIY paste, you can mix about 1 teaspoon of baking soda with a few drops of water to form a paste. Gently brush for about 2 minutes and rinse thoroughly. Don't overdo it. Think of it like a spa day for your teeth, not an extreme makeover episode. Beyond whitening, baking soda can also help with mouth ulcers. A mild rinse made from half a teaspoon of baking soda dissolved in a cup of warm water can help soothe those painful little sores by neutralizing acids and reducing bacteria. It's kind of amazing, isn't it? A pantry staple that can fight heartburn, boost your workout, and now, brighten your smile and freshen your breath. No wonder baking soda deserves a superhero cape. So, next time you're staring into the mirror dreaming of that megawatt smile, remember, you might not need a whitening kit or a fancy celebrity-endorsed toothpaste. A small sprinkle of baking soda might just do the trick, leaving you feeling confident enough to flash that smile all day long. 4. Soothe itchy skin and sunburn. Baking soda's soothing abilities come from its alkaline properties and mild antiseptic action. When applied topically, it helps neutralize acidic irritants on the skin and reduces itching, redness, and that infuriating urge to scratch your skin off. Let's start with sunburns. The American Academy of Dermatology suggests that soaking in a cool bath with a few tablespoons of baking soda can help reduce irritation and provide temporary relief from burning sensations. Unlike some chemical-laden after-sun gels, baking soda offers a gentle, natural way to ease that sting without turning you into a sticky mess. To create a calming bath, add about a quarter cup of baking soda to a lukewarm, not hot, bath and soak for 15 to 20 minutes. Avoid scrubbing or using harsh soaps afterward, as your skin is already in full meltdown mode. Baking soda also comes to the rescue when it comes to itchy skin caused by insect bites, allergic reactions, or rashes. Its soothing, anti-inflammatory properties help calm the skin and reduce swelling. You can make a paste by mixing 1 to 2 teaspoons of baking soda with a bit of water, then applying it directly to the itchy area. Leave it on for about 10 minutes, then gently rinse off. There's also some evidence that baking soda baths can help with chronic skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis. A study in Journal of Dermatological Treatment highlighted that alkaline baths, including those with baking soda, may reduce scaling and itching in patients with psoriasis. While it's not a cure, it can certainly make flare-ups more bearable. But here's a word of caution. While baking soda can be a lifesaver for occasional irritation, it's not a universal fix. Overuse can disrupt your skin's natural pH, leading to dryness or even more irritation. Always patch test on a small area first, especially if you have sensitive skin. And if your skin issues persist or worsen, it's time to visit a dermatologist instead of treating yourself like a kitchen science experiment. As for sunburns, remember that prevention is always the best approach. Wear that sunscreen. Yes, even if it feels greasy, and even if you think you'll just get a base tan. Trust me, your future self will thank you when you're not peeling like a day-old croissant. So, the next time you find yourself scratching like a cat at a disco or nursing an angry sunburn, don't panic. Just reach for that humble box of baking soda sitting quietly next to the flour. It might not look glamorous, but it packs the calming superpowers your skin will be begging for. 5. Improve kidney health. All right, let's talk about kidneys. Those two bean-shaped powerhouses working overtime to keep your body's internal environment balanced. Most of us don't think twice about our kidneys until they start sending us SOS signals. But these organs filter around 200 quarts of blood a day, removing waste, controlling fluid balance, and even helping regulate blood pressure. So where does baking soda come in? Believe it or not, this kitchen staple has shown promise as a potential support tool for people dealing with chronic kidney disease. Here's the science. One of the functions of healthy kidneys is to help maintain your body's acid-base balance. When the kidneys start to fail, acid can build up in the blood, a condition known as metabolic acidosis. This acidic environment can speed up kidney damage and cause a host of other issues, like muscle wasting and bone loss. A study published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology, JSN, found that sodium bicarbonate supplementation slowed the progression of kidney disease in patients with metabolic acidosis. The researchers discovered that patients taking baking soda tablets had a significantly lower rate of kidney function decline compared to those who didn't receive it. Pretty impressive for something that also makes your cookies rise, right? But before you start sprinkling baking soda into it's crucial to understand that this isn't a DIY cure-all. The doses used in medical studies are carefully calculated and monitored under medical supervision. Taking too much baking soda on your own can lead to serious complications, including high blood pressure, fluid overload, and even heart failure, all of which are especially dangerous if your kidneys aren't in top shape. In clinical settings, a typical dosage might be around 0.5 grams per kilogram of body weight per day, divided into smaller doses. For a 70 kilograms, 154 pounds individual, that could mean around 35 grams per day. But again, this is strictly under medical supervision and often given in tablet form to ensure precise control. Beyond supporting acid balance in CKD patients, baking soda might also help reduce the risk of kidney stones, particularly those formed from uric acid. Because of its alkalizing effect, baking soda can increase urinary pH, making it less acidic and thus less favorable for stone formation. However, this isn't a green light to self-prescribe. A controlled, doctor-approved approach is essential because improper alkalization can actually encourage other types of stones. If your kidneys are healthy, your best bet for keeping them happy is sticking to the basics. Stay hydrated, eat a balanced diet low in excessive salt and processed foods, manage blood pressure and blood sugar, and avoid smoking. But if you or someone you know is dealing with CKD and has been advised by a nephrologist about bicarbonate therapy, baking soda might become part of their health toolbox, under professional care only. So, while baking soda can't replace medication or medical treatment, it has earned its reputation as a potential ally for certain kidney issues. 6. Fight urinary tract infections, UTIs. You know, that uncomfortable, burning, why me? Situation that makes every bathroom trip feel like a medieval torture session. Now, while antibiotics are the standard treatment for UTIs, some people look for ways to help ease the symptoms or support overall urinary health. And guess who might make a surprise cameo here? Baking soda. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate. Why does this matter? Many bacteria, including the common UTI culprit Escherichia coli, E. coli, thrive in acidic environments. By making urine more alkaline, baking soda may create conditions that are a little less welcoming for these pesky invaders. A small study published in Medical Hypotheses explored this idea and suggested that alkalizing the urine might help reduce discomfort in the lower urinary tract. So, how can this work in real life? The common recommendation is to dissolve half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water and drink it once or twice a day. The idea isn't to guzzle it like a sports drink. Moderation is key. Beyond potentially helping with UTIs, baking soda's alkalizing power can also reduce the burning sensation during urination, which is often the worst part of a UTI. However, this is strictly temporary relief and should never replace antibiotics or proper medical care. It's also important to know when to seek immediate help. If you have symptoms like back pain, fever, chills, nausea, or blood in your urine, it could be a sign the infection has moved to your kidneys, and that's a full-on emergency. No amount of kitchen chemistry is going to fix that. On the prevention side, baking soda isn't a magic shield. Staying hydrated, practicing good hygiene, urinating after intercourse, and avoiding harsh soaps or sprays in your intimate area are the real MVP moves when it comes to keeping UTIs at bay. So, while baking soda might not be the star of the show when it comes to treating UTIs, it can play a valuable supporting role in easing discomfort and creating a less bacteria-friendly environment. But let's be crystal clear. Always talk to your doctor before adding it to your UTI fighting toolkit. Who would have guessed that the same white powder that unclogs your sink and freshens your fridge could also help with one of the most uncomfortable issues out there? Baking soda is truly the Beyoncé of pantry items, always surprising us with its versatility and star power. 7. Detoxify and refresh your body. Your body already has a highly efficient detox system, thanks to your liver, kidneys, and lymphatic system. Baking soda can support these natural processes in interesting ways. One of its biggest strengths? Helping maintain your body's pH balance. Most people don't realize that our bodies are constantly working to keep a slightly alkaline blood pH of about 7.4. When we consume too many acidic foods, like sugar, refined carbs, and certain processed meats, our systems work overtime to neutralize the excess acid. While you can't really change your whole body pH drastically by diet alone, baking soda can provide a temporary alkalizing effect, giving your body a little break from the constant acid load. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Immunology suggested that daily doses of baking soda could help stimulate the mesothelial cells, encouraging the spleen to produce an anti-inflammatory response. Another interesting area, helping to flush out toxins through urinary alkalization. Doctors sometimes use sodium bicarbonate to help patients eliminate certain toxins or medications faster, especially in cases of poisoning. While that's strictly for hospital settings, it shows how powerful its alkalizing properties can be when used correctly. If you want to try a mild, home-friendly version to support your body's natural cleansing process, you can dissolve half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water, ideally on an empty stomach in the morning. But let's be clear, baking soda won't magically make up for unhealthy habits. You can't outbake soda a fast food diet or a 2-week soda binge. It's a supportive tool, not a magical fix. Think of it as a helpful sidekick to your already heroic detox organs. Batman still needs Alfred, right? Wow. Who knew that a simple box of baking soda sitting quietly in your pantry could moonlight as such a versatile health hero? From soothing heartburn, boosting your workouts, and brightening your smile to calming sunburns, supporting your kidneys, easing UTI discomfort, and even lending a helping hand in detoxifying your body, it's safe to say we've officially given baking soda the standing ovation it deserves. But here's the thing. As amazing as these benefits are, they're not a free pass to go full mad scientist in your kitchen. Health is all about balance, moderation, and listening to your body. A little baking soda used thoughtfully can be a wonderful addition to your wellness toolkit, but no single ingredient can replace the foundation of good health: nourishing food, movement you love, quality sleep. Remember, you don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. True, lasting change happens one small step at a time. Maybe today, it's learning about a new remedy. Tomorrow, it might be swapping out that extra soda for a glass of water or taking a short walk in the sunshine. Each tiny choice adds up, like little health deposits in your lifelong wellness bank account. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried using baking soda for any of these health benefits? Or maybe you've got a family secret or a hilarious mishap involving this multi-talented powder. Drop your stories and questions in the comments below. If you found today's video helpful, inspiring, or just downright surprising, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up.